Alright, so in this video what we're going to talk about is going to be ignition, and we're going to talk about vision, but we're going to talk about in this one more of a search and find, find and replace, if you would. So you want to go to like your edit button up top, and then you want to go to find and replace. Now there's a couple things you need to know. Now every version is going to be slightly a little bit different, but this is going to be key. So right here where it says Windows, you can search all three windows that I currently have open, or you can choose to search all windows. So if you're looking for something throughout your whole project, right, and you don't know where it is, and you just, maybe it's hidden, maybe the fact of like it was a lead lag, you're hiding it for some reason, for like a tag to populate or something like that, and you can't see it on your designer. Well, I'm going to show you that real quick. So let's just say I know for a fact of one of the motors that I created, and I'll show that right here, and then I'm going to click find, right? So what this is going to do is going to find through the whole application, and once it finds it, it's going to come back and then you'll actually be able to see. Let's go back to search and find, and it will be populated right down here. And then we can actually pull this down, look at a little bit more. We can actually come over here and drag this if my mouse was working. Anyway, so you can see exactly where the bindings are. You can see where everything is. If you wanted to see where it is in your actual system, you can easily come over here, double click and see. And this specific one right here is, if you look, is going to be on this page right here, which is the binding for the tag pump running. So let's see if it shows, and it does show my pipe running. So I animate the pipe when that valve is, or when that pump is actually running. Another one would be like for tag bindings. So if you have like a tag binding or something like that, properties. Come over here, the discharge pump right here, the container. So I can populate that, and that's going to show exactly where that feature is. This is where that pump is itself. So this is a good feature. Now again, like if I wanted to show something else, like say for instance, this would be, let's just do 6 for instance. Oh, and let's cancel that. Let's come over here. So if you come over here, push the wrong thing, not a big deal. And come over here, 6. We find that's in feed pumps. So it's executing, finding everything that it needs to find. We're going to come over here, go back to search and find, or find and replace. And you'll see right here where we're using it for multiple things. In this case, I'm using it as an expression. So as this expression shows, and I'll show you this, and that expression right there is actually animating that pipe. Just like this, right? Another expression animating the pipe. Now I can search and find that and replace it if I want to. But see, this is currently the actual expression that I have, and I can replace it if I want to, but I'm not going to. I just wanted to show you there's a lot of times where we figure out something or we see something, like for instance this PID. We're going to see right here, this is just going to show us where the PID is. And again, so a lot of times where we're looking for something, and we're looking for something in an application, and we haven't quite seen it, or we can't figure it out, we can't see where it is, like for instance these lead lags and stuff like that. Now I have these coded in my actual system so that I can actually see where the lead lags are, because I've named them. But if you're in an application that you haven't actually seen, like nobody named anything, for instance, like coming up, and you'll start seeing some of the stuff that I've named pretty quickly. Let's see, we're on this. Yes, okay. So you'll see right here. So this is going to be some of the stuff that I've actually labeled and named, like this right here. you can see right here it says DAF recirc pump A lead. And then if I wanted to see B, well, I can see B. And then right here, that's going to show me the other one, right? So see, that's something that's hidden right now, and I don't know where it is, and I can't find it, but I can't push it right here. I can't find where it's at because, well, it's just not part of the system because it's not true right now. But if I were to come up here, and again, if I knew the actual name of it, I could come over here and just push right here, right? Now, that's one way to do it if somebody has named it. But if they haven't named it, then the search and find is going to be your best bet. Like, say for instance, this could be lead. So let's just see what if it finds anything with lead. And we'll come over here and we'll come back into our system. And you can see all the places that have lead in it, right? That have the word lead in it, right? So you can see right here, there's a binding expression. There's a couple different things, right? So he's right there. There's one right there. There's one right here. And it just shows, it goes to show you, like, sometimes you have stuff hidden, and the easiest way to find it is going to be your find and replace. Now, again, this is in all applications, and it doesn't matter if, like I said, this is designer, actually Ignition Designer 8.150, but we were on 7.9, and I was doing the exact same thing on 7.9. And moving forward to 8.3, you can do the exact same thing. So just in case your system's not itemized and rightfully so, like come over here showing exactly what everything is, instead maybe it just shows a label. Maybe it just shows something like, come down here and you just have like a right here, let's just show an example real quick, just kind of give you an example, like just a rectangle, right? It's just, I mean, so I could name that rectangle and then find it in my application if I needed to find it in my application. So with that said, hopefully you learned a lot from the video, and we'll see you guys on the next one.